We're back in Santa Croce del Lago, so I'm gonna do a test, a comparison between the Tamron 28 to 75mm lens and the Sony 24 to 240 here with a beautiful view. And after that, I'll just walk around and shoot whatever. It's gonna be awesome. So first I want to talk about the difference in size and weight. The Tamron 28 to 75 is much lighter. It's only 550 grams compared to the Super Zoom Sony 24 to 240, which is 780 grams. That's 230 grams difference. It's much easier to carry around, to bring you on a trip, and fits much better on the A7RII. Let's take a look at the image quality. I took a whole bunch of pictures from 28 to 35 to 50 to 75. The Tamron maybe is just a little bit sharper than the Sony overall, especially at the above 50mm. At 75mm you can really see the difference, but the Sony does a really good job as a super zoom lens. The sharpness is definitely pretty good. There are people on the internet saying don't buy the 24 to 240 for your A7RII. It only gives you 13 megapixels. It's a crap. No, it doesn't work like that. It's still a pretty good, pretty decent lens. As you can see here, the difference is not that huge. At least for me, it is pretty difficult to tell the difference if I don't zoom in all the way. So yeah, both doing a great job. By the way, all the shots are taken at f5.6 on both lenses. Now let's take a look at the video image quality. 4K, I shot in crop mode, so I try to show you the maximum capacity of these lenses on A7RII. Let's see which one is sharper. Actually, I can't really tell. Maybe the Tamron is a little bit sharper, but I can't tell until I finish this video because my computer is pretty slow. Sony 1080p. Alright, the autofocus is actually both does pretty good job. It's pretty similar, like no big difference, but I think both of them suffer from low light autofocusing. They kind of just hunt a little bit. It's very difficult for them to find the focus at low light. Maybe it's because of the camera, A7RII, maybe the autofocus system isn't that advanced in low light, but yeah, in daylight they perform both pretty well, pretty fast. And in low light, first it's a Sony Super Zoom. Obviously, it's a variable aperture. It has obvious disadvantage. As you can see here, when you zoom in, it's getting darker and darker because I keep all the other settings fixed, which doesn't happen on the Tamron because it's f2.8 across the focal range. So it's really nice. Performs much better in low lights, which is expected. obviously. So overall, I think the Tamron is a pretty neat lens. It's definitely worth the money, and it's sharp. It has some wide aperture, which is awesome. You can create nice bokeh, and most importantly, the Tamron actually has very close minimum focus distance, which helps you to shoot from really interesting angles, get really up close to your subject, which is something that Sony 24-240 cannot do. Like, you have to stay half a meter away from your subject at least to be able to focus on anything, even at 24mm. So that's a huge disadvantage. You will find Tamron so convenient in so many different situations, even though the widest focal length is only 28mm. Which lens am I gonna use more in the future? Ooh, that's a very tough question. Like, it's gonna be very difficult for me to choose, actually. First, I want to learn more about the Tamron and just play with it a little bit more, and then maybe I will decide which one is the better one for me. I definitely love the 24mm focal range, and I love to having a super zoom 10 times zoom on the Sony lens. Allows you to zoom all the way in travel. When you do random shoots, you can zoom all the way in to shoot something that's impossible with other lenses. But the Tamron opens a different perspective. It can help you to get close to the subject, to shoot macro, and it gives you beautiful bokeh. It allows you to be more creative. Yeah, it's difficult to choose. I think if I go on a trip alone, I will pick the Sony Super Zoom for the zoom range and convenience and the vlog capability. And if I shoot something else, like if I shoot other people or something, I'll definitely go for Tamron, because I can get bokeh, I can get more creative. Alright, now I'm gonna just show you more clips. And I'm done with the test here, and the lake is beautiful. The color, holy shit, the color is awesome. The teal color, like, I loved it how it looked in winter when there's snowy mountain, but this is not bad at all.